So, so I'm glad to hear your mental health is rising up a little bit.
It is.
You've been on stream with me, so it's probably plunging down into the gutter again.
No. But you're right. Men are definitely they're not
generally men
approached
are told
with about their mental health as much. They're not told to talk about their mental health as much. So that's part of the reason I do the videos that I do for the updates and everything, because it's kind of a release for my mental health. It's a way to do it. Like I said, people write in journals. People,
you find it cathartic.
Yeah,
I think is
exactly.
The word you're looking for.
But unfortunately,
big words from New York.
But unfortunately, mental health is ignored in a lot of people with money and who are famous, and unfortunately, it affected someone again, and we lost a young actress, Hayden Panettiere, who I've watched in so many things. I mean, I remember as a little kid, and Remember the Titans as a teenager and Heroes. I'm sure I've seen her as an adult in something, but it's a shame that she was not able to kind of talk to someone because of. I mean, what do you think, Kev?
Well, my personal opinion on this is, and I'm not going to be
don't
crude,
sugarcoat it.
Sexist. No, I'm not going to be crude. I don't mean to come across as crude, right?
Right.
Very good-looking girl.
Yes, absolutely, right? Absolutely. Right? That's part of the pressure, I'm sure.
Yes, that piles pressure on, and then there is the pressure to continue to be that unachievable goal that you see on camera.
Right.
And then there is also the fact that you, for example, cannot go to your local corner shop and buy a bottle of vodka and a packet of fags
without for you Americans.
Oh yeah, whatever. Without having people stopping you and pressuring you in the street for pictures. I mean, especially in the US, I'm sorry to say, but your paparazzi are on a whole nother level compared to the UK, right? So you can imagine her walking out of it and she'll get a million questions about, as any famous person probably does, from somebody just trying to get a 3-second soundbite they can sell to the local news channel for 500 quid. About be it Trump, Musk, immigration, taxes, water development plants, nuclear power,
saving the whales, like anything.
Going to Mars, right. Whatever the fuck it is, and you just get so fed up with it. But if you have somebody, and I'm not being facetious here. If you have somebody you can use as a sounding board,
right?
I find 80% of this goes away because if you have somebody who understands you enough so that you can turn around and just go, give me what you got, vent, unleash, I don't care, I'm not going to take it personally.
Right.
And then that person can just fucking go off on one, fuck it, get with her money, get a sound, well, with the money she had, I don't mean to be rude about that, soundproof a room. In Japan, they have soundproof rooms in office buildings where people can go and scream.
Yes, I've heard about those.
Pictures of their bosses to relieve stress. No, they do that.
I know. It's. And I agree. She obviously didn't have someone to talk to. That's right.
What she had was a bunch of yes people.
Right. Right. And you don't need that. You don't need that. And no one needs that.
I've seen it so many times where you got a modicum of power. You got the power because you're famous. you got the modicum of wealth, and you don't surround yourself with the important people. You surround yourself with the fucking yes people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't realize it, because they're telling you what you want to hear. So you accept it and you take it from them. Whereas the person who you need to be around you will tell you the uncomfortable truths. But because that's uncomfortable and you've got that modicum of power, that modicum of money, you're like, well, I don't have to hear this anymore. I am Benedict Cumberbatch, or whoever.
Yeah.
So I don't have to put up with this. So go away, peon. Yes, I agree with what you're saying about me. Yes, I was wonderful in that last fucking role, wasn't I? And then it just spirals up. And then when you get any bit of negative press from whatever fucking reason, it hits you like a 10-ton brick, because you're like, but that's not what people think. I'm just using this in the film game famous person role.
Right.
You know?
Like you said, people with money and power, even if it's not necessarily like power like over a bunch of people, but you usually have power over your like entourage. You're right. And they're gonna be a lot of times a bunch of yes people. And unfortunately, again, we've seen it so many. Heath Ledger was probably another example of that. Unfortunately, and I know part of that was him getting into the role of Joker so much and everything, but he obviously didn't have that sounding board. Michelle Trachtenberg, Matthew Perry. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
It wasn't just the sounding board. They didn't have that person to walk up to them.
Right.
Have the bollocks to walk up to them and say, oi, cunt face. Sorry. And smack him in the mouth and say, fuck off. You stop that right now. They don't have those people around them, because they tend to push them out, because all the yes people come in and insinuate themselves into the inner circles, as it were.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes 100% sense. Absolutely. I mean, everybody needs that person as their friends, because true friends do talk like that.
True friends will tell you
straight up, and then offer you the help as well.
Yeah. And hello, Herbal, whoever that is.
So I know who it is. We're recording this, so
we are recording.
Yeah, we're recording this.
Okay, I didn't realize. But no. So no, true friends will give you the fucking lowdown, straight, no bullshit, no fucking sugarcoating. So, oh no, I'm going back to the actors example for a minute. Oh no, you were actually good in that role. Meanwhile, everybody's going, no, you were shit. You killed, you destroyed that fucking character you were playing.
Mm-hmm.
And because the people they've got surrounding them tell them, oh no, you were great. They believe it, because that's the only echo chamber they hear. Then, when the truth gets leaked to them, especially nowadays with social media, or they just don't understand what haters are, or fucking people who are disingenuous just to get clicks and likes and stuff like that.
Right.
They take that to heart, because they're not used to actually being criticised. They just know what they've been told from their quote-unquote friend zone. So then it goes from, like, I'm on top of the world to, what do you mean? People thought I was shit in, I don't know, Othello or whatever the fuck it is. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, like, you got honest opinions, and you're not just, like, getting the negative from the movie critics online.
Yes.
Your friends are actually giving you the constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is a big part of mental health, I think, and understanding how to live life is having people around you who could give you that constructive criticism rather than just straight criticism. And so you don't have anyone telling, like you said, telling you, oh, that role wasn't good for you. Why'd you do that role?
Yeah. I mean, we can fucking circle it back to Marvel. Oh no, I'm in Marvel. I'm in a big name role. Hold on, but why are you playing this character? You shouldn't be playing this character.
Right.
Yeah, but Marvel offered me like $5 million to take on the role of, I don't know, fuck it. I'm going to use fake casting here, but yeah, they offered me $5 million to take the role of Cyclops.
Right.
Yeah, but you're Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah.
You should not be doing this because you're going to get shit from every
and it's
corner
gonna affect
of the
your
world.
mental health, and the actors that do that don't understand mental health yet until after, and it's too late a lot of times, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they go, hang on. But why was that role so controversial? And you go to yourself, you need to look at not just, I mean, okay, I'm just pulling it for the actors here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to look at that and go, well, that role was this kind of person, this kind of character. You are X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Whatever, something different. Fans of the IP are not going to respond well to you. So you've got two choices there. You either nut up, play the role completely dead straight as the character would be, so people do not care anymore. Because they go, hang on, no, you've done a really good role there. You've done a really good job there. I know, you know, it was a black character instead of a white character, or a white character instead of a black character, whatever. But you nailed it, so we give you the pass for that. Or you immediately jump to your defensive bubble and go, oh, they didn't like me because, you know, woman.
Yeah, they come up with some sort of reason instead of saying they didn't like me because I did a bad job at acting. You know,
yeah, exactly.
And
exactly, you jump if.
But those are the things in Hollywood. I feel like that actors and actresses, when they first get into the industry, or even if they've someone like Hayden who's been acting since she was a kid, you know, they don't offer that mental health education. I think is the best way to put it. To help
God, no, they don't. Trust me,
they don't, and they don't care. And again,
no, they literally right churn you out. Right, okay, you've done well on this one. We'll get you in 3 next year, 4 the year after, 4 the year after that, and you're going to take off. And by the end of it, you'll be making 15 million a year over 4 projects. Right, hold on, but when you start off as a child actor, you got to remember, people don't realize this. Well, actually, people used to know this, but now they've forgotten about it. At the age of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a child's mind is not formed. Their personality is not formed. It takes years and years. In fact, the general human, their personality is not completely embedded until between 19 and 22.
Right.
Which means
especially for males.
Which means that you mine stopped at about 7. But no, you push a child in a certain direction, like for example the Hayden. It's habit forming, it's personality forming.
Right.
So, oh yes, I mean, yes, okay, started in the 90s, so I'm not going to I don't want to use the word likes and retweets or something.
Yeah, right.
It's a modern day equivalent. But she formed her personality around being popular and acting in the 90s and early 2000s. She didn't
have a childhood, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't
like Michael Jackson.
Childhood. Yeah, Michael Jackson. I look at I follow Josh Peck online, who was a Nickelodeon kid for Josh and Drake, and Drake got he got molested and stuff. Like, he had a really terrible time. But Josh got into
heard about some of that.
Yeah, and Josh got into drugs and stuff like that, and got into some trouble. And so because he didn't have that education, but now he does, and he went out and I don't think he doesn't act as much, it seems, but like you're right. Those child actors, they don't. It's kind of it starts so young that
Well, I mean, it's like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
His family ripped him off for like, I mean, this is in the 80s again, 40 or
90s,
50
yeah.
million,
Right.
because he was the child star. And by the way, if you want to see a kid actor doing well, watch Macaulay Culkin's The Good Son.
Oh yeah,
okay?
That was amazing.
Oh, that's him showing some acting chops at the age of like 10.
Again, like imagine, I wonder what that kind of filming that kind of film does to a child actor's mental health.
Yeah,
when they've got, especially when he's got your parents on the other side as well, ripping you off, and you got to deal with all these adult themes, like, but then there's no one to come and talk to about it.
And exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I saw the Jar Jar actor. No, it was more the reviewers. It was the
it wasn't the fans.
The fans didn't care.
It
was the fucking movie reviewers.
Well, and back then that was bigger now, because now the movie reviewers is every single person on the internet.
I know. Everybody can be a movie reviewer.
Imagine Jar Jar and Ahmed Best dealing with that today.
I still hate Jar
Jar. So it's definitely an interesting social examination of, now we've got social media, and I think us talking about mental health in Hollywood is a good topic to cover again. And it's just a shame that there's been so many in history that have left the world so young because they're famous and have mental health issues and have no one to talk to.
Well, I mean, it's not just even the film industry. You go back to Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, music as well. The music industry, the sports industry as well.
Yeah, comedians. The best comedians are ones which have mental fucking problems.
Yes. So, but again, this turned into a conversation I didn't expect to. Really good conversation. I'm glad we had this conversation. I'm glad we recorded it. Bree, I am so sorry for what happened to it was your cousin. So if you guys are watching this video and you want to know what that is, go back to the live stream of the Dailyish Dab and you'll see that in the chat around an hour 10. So watch so definitely subscribe here. We got a van life journey going on.
Come on, that's a bit cheap now.
Hold on. We've got a van life journey going on. We're talking about pop culture. Now we're talking about mental health in the pop culture world. So I think it's a lot of conversations people want to hear and want to have. So I'm glad that we've started this conversation. And we'll have plenty of stuff to entertain but leave a comment down below on this topic. Rest in peace, Hayden Panettiere. Kev, anything else you want to say?
Well, if you like this, then thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you want to see more, press the bell and make sure you subscribe. I'm not doing my usual joke on this end of this segment. So, yes. Subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment down below. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching. And if you are ever feeling like you have problems which nobody else understands, please reach out to someone and have an honest conversation. And if that person just turns around and says, I don't give a fuck, then they're not the right person to talk to. Find somebody else. I'm sure wherever in the world you are, there is a helpline where somebody will listen to you, at least, because listening is half the battle, because you're offloading, you're de-stressing, you are unloading the angst somewhere else so that you can feel better about yourself. So that's all I've got for that.
All
really.
Right. Well, back to our regularly scheduled program.